So my ice cream beauty box is here and I want to unbox it, but I want to show you. This is what she looks like when she gets here because they send me the two. They send me the box and the bag. And yes, they send it in PR so that I can unbox, reveal, and review for you guys. When I take them out of the box, this is what they're going to look like. I'm going to unbox both of them here for you. I'm going to give you price points and all that stuff. Quick side note. Today's a filming day, so you're going to see like this get up and more than likely like 2 videos, maybe 1 or 2 shorts. Just don't mind it. If I can film several in one day, then I will. That said, this might change again. This is back here. That's the biggest window in this house. Big. I mean, it's like ceiling to almost floor. And these are really high ceilings. I can pan out completely. You won't be able to see the top. And there's a little bit of a sunroof situation going here. Anyway, the point is, those are blackout curtains. The sun hits on this side of the house most of the day. And so I need blackout curtains. Otherwise, even though this is central air, it gets really hot in here. And it still kind of gets hot in here because of the lights and stuff. The issue is that because the blackout curtains are heavy as it is, it's a very heavy, thick fabric. And that's a really big window. We would need a really huge curtain. And, the rod is hanging, like it's just hanging. And I've seen it like that. I've ignored it. I've been like, mira, you know what? It's still there. It's fine. But every day I see more and more sun coming out the sides and down the middle. And so Juan's going to fix it because I haven't told him about it because I didn't want him in here in my mess, disrupting my space. But at some point that whole rod and that curtain is gonna fall over. So now I have to move all these things around to give him the space so that he can come in there and fix it. Because he's one of those fixer-upper kind of dudes, which is great. So he's gonna be working on that today, tomorrow, and the next few days. So we might see full-on brightness in the background again. I might just leave the curtain open. I might close it. I might switch it up. I don't know. But anyway, you're gonna bear with me because you love me and I love you. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna unbox. I'm gonna do the baggie first. Let me double check the price point because everybody else has increased their prices, but I don't think they have. And I wanna be like 100% with you guys. Oh, by the way, when you get your subscription with them for the very first time, you are going to be able to get a discount on your very first box or bag. I will have that linked in the description box below. Do you ever eat and you feel like you didn't overeat, but it's something that your body didn't want? So now you're like, because that's how I feel. They have not increased their prices. The bag is still $12.50. You do have to pay shipping. Shipping is typically around like $4. And with the Ice Cream Beauty bag itself, you're going to get 3 to 5. Yeah, 3 to 5 full-size beauty items. This one here, I was going to say it feels like I only got one thing. ¿Qué pasó? So here is the bag. Again, $12.50. Your shipping is going to be like $4. So you're paying like $17 or so. Okay, I got 3 full-size items. Here is your theme. That's super cute. Very Easter-ish. Item number 1 is going to be a Lippy by Mirabella. I feel like we've seen this packaging here recently. Lipstick, sugar and spice. Okay, maybe not so recently, but I remember seeing, oh, this is kind of different, but you know my brain. Okay, look how pretty that is. I like her. Oh, okay, that's a very nice shade. I'm not mad at her. And this is a full size. You guys, nowadays for that price point, you can't really find full size like subscriptions like that. We have another Mirabella product. This is their Pro Sculpt Clear Brow Gel. This one here might be a first, at least for me. So let's see. Ugh, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm just weirded out. It's goopy. Like, it doesn't smell like anything. It's not a bad thing. I like that the wand is super tiny. It's just a very, very, like, thick brow gel. It's just different. Do you see how it's kind of like goopy? It's weird. I'm gonna remove excess. We're gonna try it. Doesn't hurt. It's almost like glue drying down. This is just weird to me. Never tried it. I don't want to judge it. I do have brow lamination going on. So I'm not saying that this is going to do much of anything to the brow, but I just kind of want to see, at least not my brows right now, but I kind of want to see what it looks like. If it's going to leave like a white cast, if it's not. I don't mind clear brow gels even if my brows are laminated because I can share them with Miss Ty because Ty has some insane brows and they're like crazy too. So it's always good for her to have like a brow gel because she can tame her brows. So that's item number 2. And then item number 3, I'm waiting for the brow gel to dry down. Item number 3 looks like it's a palette by Trend Beauty. Packaging seems fun. If that's the color story, might be fun. Oh, how cute. Have we seen something like... No. I was gonna say I got something like this already, but no. The P. Louise ones, it looks like a little cassette, but it wasn't a cassette. And it's much smaller. Here's our color story. This is fun. You get a whole bunch of pops of colors. You have, well, not necessarily a lot of pastels. I think we have, what, like maybe 1 to 2 pastels. And then we have shimmer shades. I'm all about the shimmer shades. This one here called My Name. And look how pretty that is. See this one? It looks like a mermaid. This is a pressed glitter. Okay, so this is exciting because I want to play with her. And you know what? Maybe this time you guys won't get mad at me if I were to use like this green. Let me see this here. That's too dark. Because we could probably do this green and then go in with this emerald shade. And it would look really, really pretty. Okay, so that is your bag. I think given that it's $17, you get a full-size lipstick, a brow gel, that it's set. I feel like my brows are pretty stiff, which is weird. I'm so not used to my brows being like this stiff. So they feel like they're not gonna move anywhere, but they're not super shiny. It doesn't have like a shiny finish because I really, really dislike applying a brow gel. And when I go like this, there's a shiny finish and my brows just look wet all day. Like, that's annoying. But this here I could do. It's cute. The consistency in the tube is different though. It's kind of like when you start playing around with Elmer's glue and it starts to dry down and get tacky and then you go like this and it starts to web. It's just weird. Then we have the box. The box goes for $25 and you're gonna get 5 to 7 full-size items. We would typically get like 5. There have been times that we get 6 items. There's times that we get 7. So this is our little card, and here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 full-size items, and it's packed with packing peanuts. I always say something about the packing peanuts, but I do appreciate that they use this versus paper because these are biodegradable. So like you just have to wet them and then they dissolve. I get it. My major thing is I can't drop not one because Cam will shove it in her mouth. She's always putting stuff in her mouth. I know she's gonna be 3 and yet she's still doing that. Yeah. Item number 1 is freaking fantastic. Freaking fantastic. This box features a blush and bronzer duo from Ofra. This goes for $29. I'm not gonna open her because I own her and it's good, okay? Don't ask me how this beauty box is able to order these items like from Ofra and feature it, but they did. And I love, how did I get you out? Oh, here. And I love that I got this because I already own her, so I can share it with one of you guys. Then we got something that I already received, and I feel like it may or may not be the same color. Although the one that I got before was like more of a gold shade. So this is the Bow Beauty Bar. Bow Babe. What the hell am I saying? It's a liquid highlighter by Bow Babe Beauty. I'm gonna take it out the box, but y'all know you've seen this before. And I feel like when we initially unboxed it, I'm not saying it was Eyescream Beauty. It could have been another beauty box that featured it. But when we initially unboxed it, I remember slightly making fun of the packaging. I thought that this was kind of weird. Yeah, the one that I had before was very gold, I feel like. And you see it's kind of like a weird nipple. Like the shape is different. It's odd. So it has a bit of like a gold hue to it. I'll show you. It's a dropper, but honestly, that dropper, it doesn't actually work. So I'm squeezing, right? And when I pull it, look, it just doesn't work. So in finding out with brands and stuff, apparently the dropper is just like a way for you to just kind of do one of these. Here is your shade. And I know it looks like a white opal, but when you blend it out and then the light hits it, it has like a gold shift to it that's very, very pretty. I'm gonna tell you right now because I remember this product. When you apply this, work on one side at a time. So if you're gonna apply it on the cheekbone, apply it on one side, blend it out, and then when you're happy with the effect and the outcome, then you move on to the next one. This dries down and it sits and it's not moving. Another thing is you wanna be very careful. Don't overdo it because it is a very dramatic, luminous product. I remember I used it a few ways. I used a brush with it. It was way too intense. I used a sponge and it blew it out of proportion because I couldn't see. So your best bet is just to use your finger. You know, just apply it on the back of your hand on a palette. You see when it starts to dry down, that baby, like, look, see? It was pulled up here, so I was able to move it, but everything else is blended. She's not going anywhere. And it's opaque. I recommend you just kind of apply it while, you know, it's still wet because now it's dry. Blend and then quickly apply where you want it. And I would use the finger because it allows more precision. Otherwise, it's gonna get messy and fast. And look at that, like it started drying down before I could even truly blend the product out. Like it's nice. You just really have to work and work fast. See, so it's pretty. It added to what I had going on, but like even this right here is gonna dry down so freaking fast that you really have to like be ready to work it in. Because once you sit it somewhere, it's not moving. And then it'll look patchy. The shade is beautiful, but if it were up to me, I think that this specific formula, given my experience more than once, needs a little bit of improvement. And then look, I'm trying. I'm really trying here. Okay, I need soap and water for that one. I ended up, wait, how many products did I say that I got? All right, it's supposed to be 5. Then I have a Stina Face Velvet Dream Stick. And I truly have no idea what the heck this is. So let's see, it says this is not your ordinary matte lipstick, but it says Velvet Dream Stick. I don't know why in my brain that's supposed to be for the face. This lipstick goes for $12. Packaging is cute, it's like a nice little peach shade. This is in the color Bliss. That's a wearable shade. Very nice. Okay, I've never tried this brand, so I like that I'm being exposed to something different. They've also been featuring the brand ZC a lot, which is awesome. This is supposed to be a Living Colorfully. What is that? It is a makeup primer. I don't know about you, but I think this packaging is a little on the bougie side. Are you luminous? Are you a matte? It has a little bit of a blue-green hue to it. Is it like a color correcting something? Redness correcting primer. Now that primer goes for $22. It has no fragrance, so I'm curious. It is color correcting. I could see the tint in it, so it's supposed to kind of like even out your complexion. And last but not least, we've got a palette. Apparently this palette goes for $30. It says Ends of the Rainbow, Ladybug Glow, and Ice Cream Beauty. So it's a collab palette. Here's the exterior packaging and the inside. I can probably come up with 2 to 3 looks that I can play around with. Obviously, it would contain a pop of color and a little bit of smoke, but you guys know I'm all about my duochrome. Look at those 3 shades. Is that not freaking insane? So pretty. And then the shade Cloudy just gives you like the prettiest smoke on the eye. All right, you guys, that was actually really fast. What do you think about the 2 variations? Did you like the box over the bag? Did you like the bag over the box? I honestly feel like it's kind of even, you know, like I think they're in even playing fields. And I know that the box contains way more items than the bag, but I think they're like right there in terms of brands and the products that were featured, the palettes and that kind of thing. The only thing that stood out to me out of everything that I was like, this is freaking bananas, is going to be the Ofra Duo. This is the kind of brand that you'll see in bigger brands like Ipsy, FabFitFun. And so it's crazy to me that they were able to feature this in this box, and I think it's freaking amazing. Otherwise, I mean, I think you can go with either and still get great value for the price point that you're paying. Pero that's what I think. I want to hear what you guys think, so make sure you give me your opinions in the comment section below, and make sure you check out the description box if you're interested in snagging either the bag or the box. There is a discount code. I get no money out of it. It's just a way for you guys to save a little bit of money that way you don't have to pay full price on your very first box if you want to give it a try. And you already know we have to say hello and thank you to our channel members, the G Squad. This amazing group of people have joined channel memberships and are supporting the channel and my journey at a higher level. In doing so, they have unlocked exclusive perks like YouTube providing them with their very own community page. They get a badge letting everyone know they are channel members. Their comments are highlighted under all of my videos, and they have additional perks like some extra giveaways and maybe some clips behind the scenes that not everyone gets to see. So if you're interested in joining channel memberships, all you really need to do is hit the join button below any of my videos and you are good to go. All right, now YouTube is gonna go ahead and recommend your next video based on your watch history here, while I will recommend additional beauty content I think you're really gonna enjoy. So I hope you consider checking it out, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.